Most of our friends use the Rode Wireless Go. To name a few, you have Mary, Liz, Isa, Gian, and Jam. And even I used that system for a long time before I decided to switch over to this. This is the Blink500 B2 Pro from Saramonic, and it's a good alternative to Rode, and we've been using it for a couple of months now. And here's why I jumped ship. Now, the biggest reason I was eyeing the Blink500 B2 Pro in the beginning was because of its value for money. And while yes, I still wouldn't say that this is cheap because it does still cost close to 15,000 pesos, you're getting a lot for that amount. For one thing, this already comes with 2 transmitters and a receiver, which was very important for Leia and I since we decided to do our Married with Tech segments here on the channel. And yes, the Rode Wireless Go 2 comes with pretty much the same package, 2 transmitters, a receiver, the windshield, etc. But Saramonic pretty much gives you all the accessories you would need to buy separately. For example, you get 2 lav mics with the B2 Pros, and these will run you an extra 3,000 per lav mic with a Rode system. Granted, you can just clip on the transmitters to your person with either of these systems, but the lav mics gives you cleaner audio from each of them, which is what I was looking for our setup. But aside from the lav mics, I also love that the Saramonic comes with its own charging case, which not only provides a neat little home for everything, but as someone who sometimes forgets to charge mics before shoots, this is an absolute godsend. It holds some extra juice in case you need a bit of a top up, and it acts like a charging hub, so all you need is a USB-C cable and a charging brick to make sure you have power. Now, you'll still need to carry the cables, the lav mics, and everything else that this comes with in a case, which they do provide, but seriously, this charging case is a huge plus. Now, on to the second thing that I absolutely love about these Saramonic mics, it's the sound quality. Now, before you say anything, I do think that the Rode mics sound better, but not by a significant amount. As you might have guessed, all the audio that you're hearing from this video and in my videos for the last couple of months have been coming from this system. Comment down below if you've noticed the change when I switched from Rode to Saramonic. I do have to note that I do some very minimal tweaking to our audio when it comes to releasing videos on YouTube, but these have been doing a fantastic job. They're definitely a huge upgrade for Leia and I, who used to share 1 transmitter for our Married with Tech videos. I'll leave a link somewhere on screen so you can really see how far the audio has come, at least for those videos. So in terms of sound quality, yes, there is a tiny bit of compromise, but to circle back to my first point in terms of value for money, this is definitely one of the best options out there. Now, have we run into any issues with the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Pro? I would be lying if I said we haven't. Now, one of the very minor issues I have with the Blink500 B2 Pro is that while the charging case uses a USB-C charging port, the ones on the transmitters and the receivers uses micro USB, which I really don't understand. So you really have to bring 2 separate cables just in case you need it. So I really wish that they used USB-C on these tiny things as well. Now, there was also a time where the audio cut out for a second or 2 with our first episode of Phone a Friend or non-techie tests, but we don't know if that's because of interference. To be fair though, in all the videos that I've shot on this channel while using the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Pro, that was the only time that happened. And to be honest with you guys, that's one thing that I'm kind of concerned of when we get to attend bigger tech conventions like Mobile World Congress and Computex, but we'll cross that bridge when it gets there. Hopefully it does hold up. Now, the range of these are good too. Granted, we're sitting in the studio for the most part, but I'll link a video from a local creator, sorry, I forgot your name as of recording this, I'll leave it somewhere down on screen, who does a fantastic job of reviewing the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Pros if you need a different perspective. So to answer the question in the thumbnail, I don't think these are the definitive best wireless mics for YouTube, but again, in terms of value for money, this is one of the better options, and I'm happy that I picked these. By the way, there's also a non-pro version of the Blink500, and as far as I know, they just don't have displays. Of course, it's much cheaper, definitely a good alternative, but just do some research before picking them up. But I would definitely recommend the pro version. So there you go, that's pretty much it for the Saramonic Blink500 B2 Pro. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell, and if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll try to get them as soon as I can. For all the latest in tech, head to Unbox PH, plus follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. My name is Tito James. Peace, God bless, and happy holidays.